girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. It is Monday morning. We just got done with WWE SummerSlam. Legit. Oh my god, these fucking 6-hour shows need to stop. Pre-show, 4 p.m. start Central Time. Show gets over at 10. 6 fucking hours of trash. And yes, we had some good moments. We had some great time. Sitting with the in the Pulse Dungeon with the Pulse family. Definitely had some great times. We always do. But holy fuck, these long shows. I know as a fan, we went to WrestleMania. We got there a little before 4. We left at 11. 7 hours in a fucking arena. Wow. Yeah, these fans, and they wonder why the crowd could give 2 shits about some matches because it's so fucking long. This card could have been cut in half and had a great card. Look at TakeOver. NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. 5 matches. 2 hours and 38 minutes. You told a phenomenal story. You had 5 4.25 plus star matches. Bam! The crowd went home happy. Okay, so we had 3 pre-show matches. First pre-show match, we had a intergender tag match. Andrade Cien with his business associate Zelina Vega versus Lana and Rusev. It was not Rusev Day because Andrade Cien and Zelina Vega won. Ooh. Why is Andrade Cien on the pre-show when he's one of the most talented wrestlers on the roster? Bam. I actually have not watched that match yet, so I have no rating on it. I just know almost won. Next, we have the Cruiserweight title on the line. Bam! 205 Live, boys! It's a pre-show, but hey, at least they're on the card. Drew Gulak, the number 1 contender, versus champion, that's Cedric Alexander. We gave it 12 minutes. Why? You could have cut some fat and give this fucker 20. It was good, 12 minutes, good match. Cedric Alexander retained the title, which is awesome. I gave it 3.5. It was alright. It could have been longer, better. Wasn't too bad. So, who does Cedric Alexander face next as his number 1 contender? Could it be Leo Rush, the gold standard, or whatever his nickname is right now? Could it be, who knows, Tony Nese? Mustafa Ali again? But hey, so a lot of answers, a lot of questions to get answered there on 205 Live. Next pre-show match, we had the Raw Tag Titles on the line. We had the Revival, no fist, no flips, just fist, versus the B-Team. It sounds like a bunch of male cheerleaders coming out. B-Team, Raw Tag Team Champions. You're like, okay, this is cute. The Mistras turn into the B-Team, and they get on a winning streak. Okay, you're gonna get freaking Revival. Finally, the Revival's gonna get pushed. Nope, B-Team retain in a 6-minute match on a pre-show. I give it 2 3/4. First match of the show, Intercontinental title line. All right, this should be really good. Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler defending his title once again versus Seth Rollins. As we've seen on Raw, Dean Ambrose returning. The lunatic Dean Ambrose returning to be in the corner of Seth Rollins. It says McIntyre's in their Dolph. Yeah, they give this match 22 minutes. Is I give it 3.5. I wasn't overly into it. The crowd definitely wasn't into it at first. Few big spots, and it's like, the hell, this match should be better than this. My expectations were higher than this. I did give it 3.5. Anybody at 3 3/4. I could have probably justified 4, but I just didn't feel it myself. But it was a good match. Start the show off. New Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins. Alright, I'm down with that. Do we see Ambrose Rollins feud coming up? Ambrose turn on Rollins? I can see that. Next, we had the SmackDown Tag Titles on the line. This is part of the fat that could have been cut from this show. We had New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. We're like, alright, they're going to let the Bludgeon Brothers lose. They've had the titles for a while since Mania. How's this match with the New Day? They're both little skits they play. 9 minutes in. No, sorry, 11 minutes in. They get fucking DQ'd. Bludgeon Brothers take a little fucking hammer thing and hit the New Day with it for the ref. So no one wins, no one loses. It's 2018. Okay. I gave it 2 3/4. I hate fucking finishes like this, but whatever. Next match. All right. The Money in the Bank briefcase is on the line. We have Braun Strowman putting that briefcase on the line versus Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens coming out with a brand new KO Money in the Bank shirt. You're like, holy fuck, this could get good. It was a total fucking squash by Braun Strowman. They made fucking Kevin Owens look like a fucking dog. He just got fucking annihilated by Braun Strowman and just shit over Kevin Owens. So Braun Strowman still has Money in the Bank briefcase. What the fuck was the point in that? That could have been settled on Raw. Why even have that fucking match? Oh, we gotta get everyone. No, you don't gotta get everyone on your fucking pay-per-view. If they deserve a pay-per-view match, they get a pay-per-view match. If not, fuck them. Next match, we had the SmackDown Women's Title in a triple threat match. Carmella versus Charlotte versus Becky. During this match, we've seen a lot of stirring up by Carmella between Becky and Charlotte. They had a few times where they kind of faced off. You're like, alright, what's going to happen here? Charlotte ended up submitting Becky. For to win the title in the figure 8. Carmella on the outside. You're like, alright. So what's going to happen here? Are we going to have a Becky heel turn? Are we going to have that, frustration coming out? Or is it, oh, you're my best friend and my sister and I love you? So, it was good, but it was bad. You showed them embracing, showed the girls hugging, which is cool. And then you could tell they were talking. They were right next to each other's ear. You could tell they were talking about, hey, what they're going to do. All right, that's cool, So they separate, yay. They do it again. They embrace again. But they do it where they're right next to their ears so they can talk. And even BDJ was like, why do they keep discussing what they're going to do here? Becky's turning. They've set this up for Becky to turn here. Why do they got to discuss it again? And exactly what we got. We got a heel turn by Becky. But it wasn't really elaborate. It was just more about, push her down, hit her, kick her, and boom. It's like they had to talk twice about that. So it's like, it's almost like they weren't going to do it, but then we got to do it. So we have Charlotte, the new women's champion. We have Becky Lynch turning heel here. But we have an all-women's Evolution pay-per-view coming up soon, which has already been announced. We'll have the Raw Women's title line, the SmackDown Women's title line, the NXT Women's title line, the NXT UK Women's title line. We'll have the finals of the Mae Young Classic just announced. We'll have Alexa Bliss versus Trish Stratus. This was announced before the pay-per-view, before SummerSlam. You announce Alexa Bliss versus Trish Stratus, and you also have on there the Raw Women's title will be on the line. What the fuck? So you're basically saying Alexa Bliss is not going to be your women's champion going in 2 months. Alexa Bliss has a title match on SummerSlam. How fucking dumb can WWE be? So I give this women's match here 3.5. We're going to move on to how dumb WWE is later. Next match, we had the WWE title line. We had Samoa Joe versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ Styles, the longest reigning WWE champion, world champion, since CM Punk. AJ came in at Rumble a couple years ago. And like I said in the preview, if you look back 5 years ago and said, if you had told me, in the next 5 years, you will see Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles for the coveted WWE World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam, I'd have said, you're fucking nuts. That's never going to happen. We had it. The match was good. It was really good. You had a couple of vintage moves, but you had AJ being AJ, you had Joe being Joe. We've seen this match before. This match has been fucking epic before. If WWE would learn to get the fuck out of the way, these matches would be better. I mean, you even had Joe cut in a promo bringing up stuff about AJ's wife, and supposedly AJ's wife wrote that letter, and AJ's wife was there. Oh my God, legit, Wendy Jones was there in the crowd. They showed her holding their youngest daughter. You had, a little back, you had, Joe saying stuff to her before the match started. And he had this match go, and this match was freaking good. He had a couple outside spots where AJ got knocked into the stairs on the outside, or thrown hard by Joe. Joe grabs a mic and looks over at Wendy Jones, AJ's wife, and goes, "Your daddy's not coming home. I'm your new daddy." Oh my God, then AJ stands up and blood coming out of his head, flips his hair back. He went from this, I'm just gonna beat you up, we're gonna have a great match, to I'm gonna fucking kill you, you motherfucker. Goes after Joe, freaking spear basically through the freaking ring announcer's area, starts just fucking annihilating him. The match gets ended in DQ. But it's like, WWE, get the fuck out of your way and let this match have a finale. You should have done some type of, no disqualification, or even just let that go. You've done that before. Let shit like that go and start the count. Don't fucking cue it. It's setting up for Hell in a Cell next month. But it's like, oh my God, that was great. People were saying it was 22 minutes long, so it was good length. People were saying 4 and 1/4. I'm like, no, it's not even 4. I give it 3 3/4 because the ending was stupid. WWE got in their own fucking way here. We want to continue the feud, but we don't want to change the title. There's other ways to do that. Have AJ win. Have Joe fight back to be #1 contender. Duh. Or have Paige come out and say, you know what, Joe, you had such a great match. It was such an unbelievable match. Yeah, you got distracted by AJ's wife being there. We're going to give you a rematch in Hell in a Cell. You pick the stipulation. You can do all kinds of things with it. But yeah, so AJ's still champion, no winner there. Next, we had match of the night. We had The Miz versus Daniel Bryan. 8-year-long feud in the making from the original NXT Season 1. Miz was a pro and Daniel Bryan was a rookie, which we all know is bullshit, because Daniel Bryan's a fucking world champion around the world, and Miz at that time was shit. But you had the whole build-up of all that. Match was good. Good follow-up to the AJ Joe match. This was 23 minutes long. Problem is, you can't let people win clean. You can't let people, lose clean. You had Miz go over and meet up with his wife. Maurice was sitting in the crowd, really, with their baby. Really? When Brie was there without her baby. Okay. But anyway, you had Miz and the baby carriage over there, and Miz goes over and hugs Maurice, and Maurice slipped him something. I didn't see it at first. BJ's like, she just put something in his hand. I'm like, guys, there's something in his left hand. We're like, what? Daniel goes to go through the ropes, and the ref had his back turned, and he just left hand punch, brass knucks to the face of Daniel Bryan. Goes back over, just back to freaking Maurice. She puts it in the coat. There just happened to be a camera sitting right there on Maurice to show this. The only way you could see it. It's like, God damn it. So, Miz getting the victory there with the brass knucks that no one saw except for the people at home. You can't win clean, Miz? Really? Have a fucking wrestling match, dude, with nothing like that involved. I gave it 4. It was watchable. The next match, we had Baron Corbin versus Finn Balor, and just fucking garbage. We had Demon Balor come out, which is awesome to see, for a 2-minute fucking match. Get a victory over Constable Baron Corbin. Fuck me, god damn, to be cut the fucking fat from these shows. Next, with the U.S. title line, we had Jeff Hardy versus Shinsuke Nakamura. 10 minutes, Nakamura retained. Nothing really special to me. I give it 2 3/4. It was, there was there. It was nothing beyond, nothing was good, that I really thought. Had a Randy appearance, but that's about it. So nothing really. Yeah, shit, this is how I felt because of the fucking show last night. Next, we had the Raw Women's title line. We had Ronda Rousey went after her second title match versus the Money in the Bank winner, Alexa Bliss, and Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss. Natalia came out to me and Ronda's corner, had her own entrance, mind you. Ronda comes out just looking like this goddamn beast freaking slash rabid dog, I guess. She had freaking eyeliner from her eyes all the way back to her ears. Her hair was pulled back really tight with some type of designs on the side. I mean, legit looked like a raccoon almost, and looked like a rabid fucking raccoon. I mean, she come power walking out of the ring like, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, you little bitch. And she legit kicked her fucking ass. Legit. I mean, just... Alexa Bliss is double jointed, so when she does some of those submissions, it kind of looks worse than it really is. But, oh fuck, she just beat the fucking tar out of her 5-minute match. Ronda Rousey, your new women's champion. Wow. Holy fucking wow. Where does this go, though? I've been pumping that freaking 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen match in Evolution. But now you have 2 members of the 4 horsewomen, Charlotte and Ronda, the 2 leaders of Legit, both with championships. So do you do the 3-on-3 with everyone else and then have them defend their titles, or do you drop the titles? Who's going to pin Ronda Rousey? Do you have to do a triple threat so Ronda doesn't get pinned? A lot more questions and answers to see what happens over the next 2 months. We have Hell in a Cell next month, then we have the Down Under show the first part of October, and then we have the Evolution show the end of October, and then we go into Survivor Series. So there's going to be a lot of questions on Raw this week to how we transition from here. Next, we have the Universal title line. We have challenger Roman Reigns versus the Beast, Brock Lesnar. We have at the beginning of this match, Braun Strowman, the Money in the Bank winner, coming out and saying that he thought he's cashing in right there legit. No. Hey, I don't do things behind people's back. I do things face to face. Just to let you bitches know, basically, whoever wins this, I'm cashing my fucking briefcase in. I'm going to be standing here waiting. When it's over, I'm cashing it in. Alright. Well, fucking Roman took it to fucking Brock to start out with. You're like, whoa, this is legit. This is what fucking Brock's been doing to Roman. Then you had Brock his little run. Well, you had Braun on the outside. Roman went to do this freaking spear. Brock Lesnar stepped aside. Roman went through the ropes, took out Braun Strowman. Brock gets on the outside, does an F5 to Braun Strowman on the outside, ends up chucking the fucking briefcase all the way up to the freaking ramp of the entrance, gets back in the ring, drive-by fist, what the fuck you want to call this fist thing he does, and then a fucking spear, 1, 2, 3, 6 minutes into this fucking match, Roman Reigns, your new Universal Champion. No fucking cash in because Braun's laying on the outside and the briefcase is up by the fucking entrance. Brock actually took a fucking pin. You could have cut the fat on this show by far. The matches that this show should have consisted of: the Cruiserweight title, IC title, SmackDown tag titles, SmackDown Women's title, WWE title, and Miz and Bryan. Done. 6 matches, 3 hours. Call it good. Not 6 hours of 13 fucking matches and half of them were shit. So check out my WWE Topics video where I talked about what WWE should do with pay-per-views. But I'm getting out of here. That'll wrap up SummerSlam review. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content. College football season starts this week.